Hey everyone, welcome to Group Break 184. We got a nice basketball mixer here. We got some Chronicles, some Mosaic, and then some Prizm. Prizm's from 2020, 2021. Mosaic and Chronicles. I almost called it Monocles. That's not really, we'll go with that. But they're from 1920, so some Zion rookie chances, some LaMelo rookie chances. Gonna be some fun. Let's get into the team random. 3 times on the names, 3 times on the teams. Who you line up with is who you get. So here we go. Good luck again. Been some fun times with the basketball mixes lately. Hopefully we get a good break. Again, all the breaks this week have been pretty hot, so hopefully we keep it up. Once, twice, third time. Jason on top, Andrew on the bottom. I mean, we did hit a Wiseman silver last week, but it would be nice to get, we haven't pulled a lot of LaMelo. It'd be nice to get more of him. 3 times. Once, twice, third time. There we go. Portland on the bottom, Brooklyn on the top. There we go. Good luck, everyone. All right, Jason, you got the Nets. Josh with the Jazz. Edward with the Raptors. Alex with the Clippers. Edward with the Heat. Josh with the Grizzlies. Ethan with the Mavericks. Justin with the Celtics. Carl, you got the Cavs. Josh, you got OKC. Michael with the Wizards. Ethan with the Nuggets. David Cohen with the Pistons. David Golubiowski, hopefully I'm getting that right, with the Pacers. Marco with the Spurs. Adam with the 76ers. Junghoon with the Bulls. April with the Lakers. Ethan, you got the T-Wolves. Jeffrey with the Bucks. Marco, you got the Rockets. Jordan, you've got the Hornets. Alex with the Knicks. Jeffrey with the Suns. Alan with the Hawks. Angelo with the Kings. Marco, you've got the Pelicans. Hopefully get a Zion or two. Fidelis with the Magic. Glenn with the Warriors. And Andrew with the Trailblazers. Good. So those are your teams. I'll get them over to the team viewer here in a second. But yeah, we'll do we'll go from right to left. So we'll finish off on the retail Prizm just because you are guaranteed the 2 autos there, so it does make sense to save that for the last because, you're going to get autos, and there's just more parallels and stuff, so those are generally the safest ones to save to the end. Although, technically, your biggest high risk, high reward is, or biggest hit is auto Mosaic, because if we do hit, like, the Zion Genesis, or, like, something like that, or, like, an orange, that'd be pretty insane, so... yeah, gonna be a fun break. Again, hopefully we can keep the heat from this week rolling here. It's been a really good week. So, like, our metal boxes have been insane for Metal Universe Hockey. We hit a Crosby, like, not a PMG, but a parallel out of 199, and those sell well. We hit, like, one of the Platinum Profile cards. Actually, like, it's here. I have it right beside me, but this was, like, yesterday in hockey. These cards are just gorgeous. So that was an insane pull. Those are like case hits. So that was insane yesterday. Football, again, talked about it just before we started. We hit like Hurt Silver, 2 orange lasers, Burrow orange lasers out of 2 blasters. A Prizm Select, we had a blaster with like 4 field levels in it, with 3 being parallels. It was just a really solid break. So hopefully we can keep it up with basketball. So don't really see any chatter on the trade front either. I think let's just get right into it. So here we go. Good luck. Chronicles time. Again, gonna be some fun. I love Chronicles. I will always say this, but one of my favorite products in terms of like just most fun to open. Because like you never know what you're gonna get type of thing. You know more or less what you're gonna get, but especially the hobby format of it's really fun. Retail, still fun. It's a nice break from like your traditional retail products. Because like you're gonna get some good names at the end of the day, and that's fun. They may not hold the best value, but you're gonna get some good names. So, all right, here we go. Pool for Golden State on the playbook. Culvert for the T-Wolves on the pink Prestige. Doncic on the Rookies and Stars base. Ingram for the Pelicans on the Chronicles base, and Pascal with a little bit of like wear just on the top of his name on the marquee for Golden State. Johnson for the Spurs. Luka for the Mavericks. Harden for the Rockets on the P. Zion, there we go. First Zion, Essentials for the Pelicans, and Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies on the Essentials. So we'll sleeve up the Zions as we go along. All Prizm rookies will get sleeved up. Morant will sleeve up as we go along as well. White for the Bulls. Reddish for the Hawks on the pink playbook. Pascal for Golden State on the Rookies and Stars. White for the Bulls on the Threads. And Colbert for the T-Wolves on the marquee. And the past few blasters we've had of Chronicles, we've done really well. So PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets. Pascal for Golden State. Nice. LeBron for the Lakers on the Crusades. That's actually really, I'd say, solid. Adebayo for the Heat. And Garland for the Cavs. So, probably not the biggest money card, but still, anytime you hit a LeBron, it's better than pretty much, you know, a majority of the checklist that you could hit. So, well, there's our first Shaw for the Grizzlies. Booker for the Suns on the pink. Hero for the Heat on the Rookies and Stars. Steph for Golden State. And Batadze for the Pacers on the Essentials. So one Zion, one Ja. Yeah, it is a absolutely ugly day outside here today. It has rained all day and just like poured rain all day. So Giannis for the Bucks. Johnson for the Spurs on the Luminance. Love that photo. LeBron for the Lakers. PJ Washington Jr. for the Hornets on the Recon. And Jackson Hayes on the XR Pink for the Pelicans. Yeah, it's like the first break in I don't know how long that I've actually done with the windows closed in here. So, Thibault for the 76ers. Kawhi Leonard for the Clippers on the Pink P. Colbert for the T-Wolves on the Rookies and Stars. Lowry for the Raptors. And Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. And this is normally some sort of weirder parallel. So, ooh, we got, I think, a pink Phoenix, maybe? Colbert for the T-Wolves. Kobe White for the Bulls. And nice pink Phoenix of Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies. Not numbered, just super, super tough to hit. So, cool card. Luka for the Mavericks on the Threads. And RJ Barrett for the Knicks. Not numbered on the pink, but really, really nice looking card. Honestly, it's the first one we pulled of it, so you know, you wish it was like Ja or Zion, but we'll stand it just because it's a cool card. Again, it's rare, so I feel like, you know, sometimes it's easy to focus on the big money cards, but like highlighting the cool cards that are tough to pull, always fun as well, because, you know, I mean, think about how many blasters of Chronicles we've opened, right? And that's the first, I feel like that's the first Phoenix Pink that we've ever gotten, so. Again, could have been a bigger name, but nice pull. Like, nice card. It looks really nice. When you get it, like, it pops on camera, but like in person, it just pops a little bit more. The foiling is just so nice on it. Panini is really like the best at foiling. So, blaster number 2, here we go. We got Garland for the Cavs, Colbert for the T-Wolves on the pink, the Reds, Langford for the Celtics, Vucevic for the Magic, and Hunter for the Hawks. We got Hero for the Heat on the Luminance, Langford for the Celtics, Hunter for the Hawks, Hunter for the Hawks on the Recon this time, and Clark for the Grizzlies. Lots of Clark, holy cow. Poole for Golden State, RJ Barrett on the pink P for the Knicks, Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans, and lots of Jackson Hayes. Kevin Porter Jr. for the Cavs on the Threads, and Brandon Clark for the Grizzlies on the Essentials. Yep. Ooh, we got a silver Prizm. Luka for the Mavericks. James Harden for the Rockets. And, oh, that's actually probably decent. Like, pretty decent. Silver Prizm rookie of Taco Fall for the Celtics. Yeah, we'll take that. Trae Young for the Hawks. and Jackson Hayes for the Pelicans. It's off-centered, but like, I mean, just getting a Prizm rookie of Taco out of Chronicles is pretty tough. Never mind a silver or a parallel. So, I don't know what the value was, but I know like when Chronicles first came out, like those were really like the Durant base was like $50. So when it first came out, though, it's since settled obviously, but be interesting to see what it's worth. I'll pull it up in between boxes here, but we'll finish off the blaster first. Still stand worthy. Again, really rare hit out of Chronicles. So Johnson for the Spurs, Giannis for the Bucks on the pink, Melly for the Pellies on the Rookies and Stars, Johnson for the Suns on the Prestige, and James Harden for the Rockets on the Marquee. So two pretty cool hits that you don't really get super often out of Chronicles. I'm a fan of that. Washington Jr. for the Hornets, Pascal for Golden State. Couple runs here, White for the Bulls, Luka for the Mavericks on the Essentials, and Pascal on the XR Pink for Golden State. Morant for the Grizzlies. Yes, a couple similar runs actually of rookies here. Culvert for the T-Wolves on the Pink Luminance. Kawhi for the Clippers. K. Towns for the T-Wolves. And Keldon Johnson for the Spurs. But it's not like the one time we did two blasters that were essentially identical except for 3 cards. And like just 2 random blasters. That's pretty wild. Pink Crusades. What the heck's going on here? Johnson for the Spurs. On the Luminance, LeBron for the Lakers. And Pink Crusades of Carson Edwards for the Celtics. Again, probably not numbered, but again, super tough to hit. Zion for the Pelicans, and Pascal for Golden State. So, like, Chronicles delivers again. Just solid looking stuff. Again, Carson Edwards, not the biggest name, but cool card. Like, these are really tough to hit. I think it's the first Pink Crusades that we've gotten. So, I think first silver rookie that we've gotten, first Pink Phoenix that we've gotten, and first Pink Crusades that we've gotten. I just want to see what the Taco Fall Silver Prism's at. Because it is a pretty tough pull, I believe. Given that it's in, I got a minus hoops, minus select. There we go. Yeah, so again, it's not the like highest valued card, but it's still solid. I think the last like a PSA 10 obviously sold for 40, but like just a rare card to hit out of it. A 9 sold for 30. So yeah, you're looking in that like probably $15 range, I'd say. So, but again, from a blaster, from Chronicles, rare hit. I like it. Show it off for a little bit. We'll replace it with some other cards. 2 good blasters there, though. And that's what we like to see. We like to see good blasters. Let's get this tucked out of the way here. And if he does ever like find his game, that'll be a good card. Warren for the Pacers. Really like weird kind of like stuff on it. Randall for the Knicks. Green of Booker for the Suns. And Hall of Fame of Chamberlain for the Lakers. Again, as a reminder, Team USA stuff will go to either current team if they're an active player or most games played for if they are retired. So Carter Jr. for the Bulls. Brooks for the Grizzlies. Drexler for Portland on the Jam Masters. And none for the Heat. Simmons for the 76ers, LeBron for the Lakers, Durant for the Nets on the green, and Pippen for the Bulls on the USA. And LeBron just gets sleeved because it's LeBron. Grant for the Nuggets, Jellicoe for the Kings, Dawkins for the 76ers, and Cody Martin for the Hornets. On the rookie, well, there's the debut, Ja. Westbrook for the Rockets, Zeller for the Hornets, Nice Mosaic rookie of Rui for Washington. And Jean Morant debut for the Grizzlies. Nice pack there. Nice Rui. And nice Shaw. Again, you'd rather have the true Shaw, but you take the debut over nothing. Another Mosaic? Yep. Portis for the Knicks. Herter for the Hawks. Mosaic of Blake Griffin on the Got game for the Pistons. And Kyle Guy for the Kings. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and defunct teams go to their, or like teams that change places go to their current team, obviously. Gallinari for the Thunder. Ibaka for the Raptors. Jokic for the Nuggets on the green because Robertson goes to the Sacramento Kings. They were formerly the Cincinnati Royals. Turner for the Pacers. Gordon for the Magic. Ross for the Magic on the Green Jam Masters. And Mann for the Clippers. Alright, here we go. Yeah, those Taco Silvers are actually pretty, I'd say, tougher to find. Like, there haven't been a lot that have sold or are listed even. And, like, the ones that are listed, they're obviously listed higher because they're Silver Prizm rookies, and they're really tough to get, so. Like, I think the cheapest listed raw is, like, 50 right now. So, yeah, the cheapest raw Taco Fall listed is at silver is like 50. So you get the right buyer on the right day. That's a good card. Here we go. Second blaster. Love for the Cavs. White for the Spurs. Ferguson for the Thunder on the green. And Ewing for the Knicks on the USA. No, it's just weird pack. Korkmaz for the 76ers, Howard for the Lakers, Jrue Holiday for the Pelicans on the give and go, and Fernando for the Hawks. That card's a little bit on the warp side. And by a little bit, I mean I thought we had an auto or a card backwards in the pack. So it's just that card was goofy. Bryant for the Wizards, green for the Warriors, green of Whiteside for Portland, Garland for the Cavs on the debut rookie. That's a good sign. Hayward for the Celtics, Morris for the Pistons, Giannis for the Bucks on the will to win, and True Zion for the Pelicans. There we go. Again, can never go wrong with the True Zion. That'll be the final stand for now. Gotta show off the True Zion rookie when you can. You know? Harris for the Nuggets, Bagley for the Kings. Oh, True Zion one pack. Next pack, the Mosaic debut for the Pelicans and Wilkins for the Hawks. So, you know, Zion's been treating us pretty well here. We'll move the Clark down. We'll put the Mosaic debut. There we go. Pretty good blaster for the Pelicans here. I think that was Marco, right? I believe. Yep. Covington for the T-Wolves. Graham for the Hornets. Levine for the Bulls on the Jam Masters. And Jerome for the Suns. And you know what they say when you get one Jerome, you get the other. Oladipo for the Pacers. Parker for the Hawks. Jrue Holiday on the green for the Pelicans, and Jerome for the Suns. Jeez, Pelicans have had a heck of a blaster here. Feel like they've gotten a card in every pack. Nance Jr. for the Cavs, Murray for the Spurs, Green got game of Irving for the Nets, and Jalen Noel for the T-Wolves. So that is Mosaic. We'll clear those up. And then also We'll get rid of the greens as well just to make some space because Prizm takes up a lot of space. Teamless, Carl, you have the Cavs. So, not bad. Right? I think they're like kind of like in that, they're in that like 10 to 15 range, maybe higher. Trying to remember now, but they're not the worst team by far. All right, here we go. Prizm Blaster, number 1. Yeah, I mean, they've generally had good quantity, so Dort for the Thunder, Bridges for the Hornets, Harris for the Nets on the green, and Ellaby for the Pacers. Or Pacers, sorry, Portland Trail Blazers. How do you get those two teams mixed up? I have no idea, but actually, we're done with the Jaws and Zions as well. Those can find their home in the bin. Holiday for the Pacers, Tice for the Celtics, RJ Hampton for the Nuggets on the Emergent, and Garland for the Cavs. Yeah, that's a good one. Got our purple coming up. Bledsoe for the Bucks, Knox for the Knicks, purple of Harrell for the Clippers, and Wiseman with a nice little like sticky line down it for Golden State. Put him in his own little pile here. Kaminsky for the Suns, Washington Jr. for the Hornets, Okongwu for the Hawks, and DeRozan for the Spurs. Got our silver. Williams for the Celtics, Poole for Golden State, silver of Klay Thompson for Golden State. Lots of like little like splash marks, which is ironic, and some print lines on that one on the silver. Kennard for the Pistons. And this is a relic. You can tell. Brogdon for the Pacers, and Nowitzki for the Mavericks again on the relic. It's the second time we've pulled them. Good one to pull. McDaniels for the T-Wolves on the Emergent, and Inglis for the Jazz. The Emergents, I think I'm going to start. Maybe this will be the last break where they're an instant sleeve. Same with the instant impacts. So, unless they're big names. And I think I'm going to start looking at the Prizm rookies as well. Like, do a deeper dive on them. And but for now, it'll be kind of everything gets top. All the Prizm rookies get top loaded and sleeved. Kind of treat them how I treat Young Guns in hockey, in that they're the most, technically the most valuable rookies that you can get. So, like the most consistent value. So, however, there are definitely Young Guns that I myself, like if I open up a box, I wouldn't sleeve because just know that they're not going to go anywhere type of thing. So, all right, here we go. Drew Holiday for the Pelicans, Richardson for the 76ers, Green of Tice for the Celtics, and Barrett for the Knicks. I'd like to see a nice LaMelo today. Porzingis for the Mavericks, Dragic for the Heat, Maxey for the 76ers on the Instant Impact, and Bay for the Pistons. Paul for the Thunder, Walker for the Celtics, pink of Valanciunas for the Grizzlies, or purple, sorry, not pink. Okongwu for the Hawks. I love the purple wave, so really nice parallels. Healed for the Kings, Basley for the Thunder, Okongwu for the Hawks, and Harris for the 76ers, sorry. Well, lots of Okongwu early on. Here's our silver. Barden for the Nuggets. Jackson for the Grizzlies. Silver of Davis for the Raptors. And Kuzma for the Lakers. And, is it a relic? Yes, it is. Good rookie on the back, too. Hart for the Pelicans. And our relic is Vucevic for the Magic. Ooh, you got a nice little stripe on there, too. Dominance of Harden for the Rockets. And RJ Hampton for the Nuggets. Nice rookie there. It's nice getting, like, not just a, like, straight up plain swatch on a jersey card. I know it's a little thing, but it is nice. Get the base out of the way here. I need a decoy. There we go. Alright. Prizm Retail. Number 1. Here we go. Again, the auto's normally on the right side of the box, so we'll open up that side second. At least just based off of how our previous boxes have gone. Some of these packs just shred really weirdly. Silver right out of the gate. Hayden for the Knicks. Redick for the Pelicans. Silver of Hernan Gomez for the T-Wolves. And rookie of Stewart for the Pistons. I also think I might stop like auto sleeving vet silvers as well. I'll check the value on some of them, but Mitchell for the Jazz, Korkmaz for the 76ers, Richards for the Hornets on the Red Wave rookie, not the right Red Wave rookie. Quickly for the Knicks. Would much rather have Quickly is one of the good ones, I think, right? Would much rather have, the LaMelo red. I want to be able to move that Zion to take over the Taco. Vucevic for the Magic, Beasley for the T-Wolves, Dominance of Siakam for the Raptors, and Brown for the Pistons. Gordon for the Rockets, Allen for the Nets, Green of Gallinari for the Thunder, and Naismith for the Celtics. Bogdanovich for the Kings, Kleber for the Mavericks, Drexler for Portland, right, on the USA, and Sexton for the Cavs, I believe, yeah. 99% sure that's Portland, but not 100. Brooks for the Grizzlies, Snell for the Pistons, Silver of Caruso for the Lakers, and rookie of Azubuike for the Jazz. There we go. Fox for the Kings, Bagley for the Kings, Maxey for the 76ers on the Instant Impact, and Leonard for the Clippers. All right, I need to move these a little bit closer. There we go. Jones Jr. for the Heat, Morant for the Grizzlies, Red Wave of Beasley for the T-Wolves, and Bay for the Mavericks. Move these closer, move these closer. There we go. Now the hand feels right. And just making sure we don't... Yeah, it's just the Smart for the Celtics, Powell for the Raptors, Emergent of Okongwu for the Hawks. We've got one in every box, and Galloway for the Pistons. I feel like we've got an Emergent of Okongwu in every box we've opened so far. No, we got the Instant Impact. Ilya Silva for the Bucks, Morris for the Clippers, Harden on the dominance for the Rockets, and Hayes for the Pistons. Powell for the Mavericks, Walker for the Spurs, Rui on the sophomore stars for the Wizards, and none for the Heat. Melton for the Grizzlies, Tatum for the Celtics, Silver of DeRozan for the Spurs. A little bit of a mark in the middle there. Mays for the Hawks. I'll try to call them out as much as I could see them. But generally, like with any foil product like Mosaic or Prizm, there will be like tiny little print defects and stuff, and calling them out constantly can take a while. Durant for the Nets, Matthews for the Bucks, Silver of Prince for the Nets, and Anunoby for the Raptors. The Pistons do like just consistent in this. They got lots of rookies, which is nice. Wrong Hornet again. Simmons for Portland, Adams for the Thunder, Korkmaz for the 76ers on the Red Wave, and Richards for the Hornets. Alright, this is where we go on the run of Hornets rookies, but don't actually get LaMelo. Mills for the Spurs, Dunn for the Bulls, Morant on the sophomore stars for the Grizzlies, and Riller for the Hornets. Covington for the Rockets. Come on. Grant for the Nuggets. Hero for the Heat on the green. Colbert for the T-Wolves. This is points. So we got 600 points. So that'll be random between everyone at the end of the break. So no auto in this box. I'm just going to set that to the side. DiVincenzo for the Bucks. Giannis for the Bucks on the dominance. And Woodard for the Kings. So we have a 600 points random to do. That's honestly like one of our bigger hits so far. So I realize that this just covers it, but just so I remember, we got the points here. There we go. Yeah, you can't see it. That's honestly like really good pull though. Like honestly like best pull of the break so far. Milton for the Bucks, Zion for the Pelicans. Put that in there. Zeller for the Hornets, Ball for the Pelicans. Because those sell well, especially when they do their when the white sparkles go up, people stock up. So well. Before they go up, people just go crazy for points trying to stock up. So, means no auto in the box, but I think you take 600 points over a lot of the autos too. Capella for the Hawks, Schrader for the Thunder, and Silver, Emergent of Naismith for the Celtics. That's really shiny. Nanaji for the Nuggets. Your son's getting all the extras. I mean, hey, they get stuff. Dinwiddie for the Nets, Bamba for the Magic, Smart for the Celtics on the Red Wave, and Oubre Jr. for the Suns. Randall for the Knicks. What teams do you want them cheering for? Jokic for the Nuggets, Hampton for the Nuggets, and Isaac for the Magic. Lamb for the Pacers, Porter Jr. for the Bulls, Okongwu for the Hawks, and Cole Anthony for the Magic. Nice rookie there. Detroit only family? Ah, okay. I get that. So Bacon for the Hornets. Conley for the Jazz, McDaniels for the T-Wolves, and Carey Jr. for the Hornets. Well, Hornets, you're not hitting LaMelo, but you're hitting everyone else on your roster. Oh, yeah. So, like, Steve, Darren, Warren for the Pacers, Embiid for the 76ers. Well, the only other big silver rookie that we pulled out of Prizm has been Wiseman, and this one looks pretty clean and decently well-centered. So, good pull there for Golden State with a canter behind it. I think that moves us on, Mosaic. I think that moves us on, Mosaic. Taco can go down. Honestly, we'll keep Taco up because it's just a cool card. So. And rare card. Well, I think next year you're going to have... I mean, getting the Pistons will be a really big deal in 21-22, right? So there's some hope there. All right, remember, right side normally has the auto, so it goes on the left because we're opening it left. It's honestly exciting seeing, like, I mean, honestly, Detroit's had some of the most mocked about teams in pro sports. Well, here's the Hornets run again. So it's nice to see them have, some light at the end of the tunnel. Green for the Rockets, Irving for the Nets, green of Lamb for the Pacers, and Richards for the Hornets. I mean, especially with the Red Wings kind of in a rebuilding, like a permanent rebuilding thing. I think maybe 1 or 2 more years. This is a weird, like, little mark indent thing on the back here. Didn't really notice it until... This is a weird pack, I think. We got a backwards... I think we got our auto here, actually. Millsap for the Nuggets. And, yep, Chris Clemens for the Rockets on the silver penmanship auto. Millsap for the Nuggets. Bane for the Grizzlies. And Riller for the Hornets. Clemens, who had the Rockets? Marco. There is the auto. So again, I think, most people would rather have 600 points over the auto, even if it's a silver Prizm auto, but not if you got the team that hits it. I thought I switched the sides. Maybe I didn't. Maybe we have 2 autos. I don't know. Porter Jr. for the Nuggets. Rivers for the Rockets. That's just wishful thinking. Come on. DiVincenzo for the Bucks on the silver, and Colbert for the T-Wolves. But yeah, good stuff. I mean, 600 points is nothing to laugh at. Wiseman silver, nothing to laugh at. Taco Fall silver is like really tough pull. So... Lopez for the Bucks. The Zions are nice. Simmons for the 76ers. Silver dominance. This is actually really misstamped. This is a really, really cool card, actually, because of how badly misstamped it is. For the Jazz, Rudy Gobert. But, like, everything is just off by, like, a good margin. Like, pretty much it's another logo higher. Like, you can kind of see in the right light, the dominance. And then the Jazz logo. That's really cool. Woodard for the Kings. Like, that's honestly just a really cool misprint. I don't know if they're all like that, but I don't know. It's cool. We were talking about it the other day, and just how, like, in sports cards and stuff, like, that's not really as big of a deal, but, like, in Pokemon or Magic, you're looking for those misprints, right? Bogdanovich for the Jazz, K. Towns for the T-Wolves, Seth Curry for the Mavericks on the Red Wave, and Lonzo Ball for the Pelicans. And just like those actually hold more value over there because they're rare and people like to collect that, whereas like sports just like gotta be perfect, which is kind of funny. Although some misprints do garner a lot of attention in the sport card world. Just depends on how rare they are. Pascal for Golden State, Noel for the Thunder, Okongwu Emergent for the Hawks. That is the third one of that. George for the Clippers, Prince for the Nets, Harden for the Rockets on the Dominance. Yep, Martin Jr. for the Rockets. It feels like everything's pretty consistent with rookie crops and inserts with Prizm, at least from what I've noticed. Come on. Get around. There we go. Thank you. Wall for the Wizards. Hernan Gomez for the T-Wolves. Rui for the Wizards. And Shaq for the Lakers. At least the base is different. Bertans for the Wizards. Reddish for the Hawks. Silver rookie of Cole Anthony for the Magic. Nice one there. And a Rui for the Wizards. So that's 2 good silver rookies. Yeah, we'll take that. I think that'll bump the Taco off. Taco's a harder to hit card, but Anthony's a little bit better right now. So and probably long term as well. Schmidt for the Clippers, Harden for the Rockets, silver of Horford for the 76ers, and Trey Jones for the Spurs on the rookie. All my sleeves just fell over. Yeah, pretty solid silver rookies. Points are good. It'd be nice to hit like a good red or green. Berea for the Mavericks, Melo for Portland, Westbrook for the Rockets on the Red Wave, Levine for the Bulls. And obviously it'd be nice to hit a LaMelo, because we've really not hit a ton of LaMelos. So Rozier for the Hornets, Zubac for the Clippers, Instant Impact of Pokusevski for the Thunder, and Anunoby for the Raptors. Another player that we haven't hit much of. Him, Williams, Halliburton, kind of the ones that we're not hidden right now. Harris for the Nets, Beverly for the Clippers, Green of Satoransky for the Bulls, and Quickly for the Knicks. I think Quickly was a, yeah. Put him in that pile. I think a lot of people liked him, so. Thompson for Golden State, Satoransky for the Bulls, Tatum for the Celtics on the Dominance, and Bruce Brown for the Pistons. Duncan for the Spurs, Jackson Jr. for the Grizzlies, silver of Middleton for the Bucks, and Naismith for the Celtics. So we got the one random to do for sure at the end of the break. Given that we already got our auto, we shouldn't get another points one. But we shall see. You never know. Sometimes you get surprises. Graham for the Hornets, Matthews for the Bucks, Wiseman for Golden State on the Emergent, and Sexton for the Cavs. Wolden, we have on our site, they get posted pretty much typically on Mondays. The site is just zephyrepic.com. It's Canada only. It's the only real stipulation, but they'll get posted. Then you just buy your spots on the site. Yeah, pretty much about it. Harris for the Nuggets, Adams for the Thunder. I'll drop a link after the break. Avdija for the Wizards on the Red Wave rookie, and Azubuike for the Jazz. So Avdija's not horrible. And the red with the Wizards is a really nice color match. So, Parallels here. I'll just grab you the link. Do not do personal boxes, but again, there is stuff that goes up for sale on the site that you can order and get shipped. Again, pretty much everything's on there. So, but we don't do like live personals. So Monk for the Hornets, Davis for the Lakers, Steph Curry for Golden State on the Dominants, and Nagy for the Nuggets. So that is what we do. Della Vadova for the Cavs, Williams for the Clippers, and the card just doesn't want to. There we go. Azubuike for the Jazz and Oubre Jr. for the Suns. So, yeah, physical location in kind of, it's off of King George in Surrey. If you're from the Vancouver area, kind of like, I don't know, near Bear Creek Park type of stuff. Harrell for the Clippers, but Brown Jr. for the Wizards. But yeah, we do have a physical store as well. Naismith for the Celtics and Isaac for the Magic. So do have a storefront. Teague for the Hawks, Robinson for the Knicks, and Carey Jr. for the Hornets on the silver rookie. So 2 silver rookies in the same box. That's pretty nice. Yeah, for sure. Hours and everything are on the site. And can't, obviously, sometimes given they shouldn't really be as subject to change as much now, but you never know. So, but yeah, definitely, like, if you're in town, just swing by. I mainly just stop in once or twice a week to drop off and pick up stuff. But everyone there is really nice. It's honestly like just a great place to work and fun little store. So Iverson for the 76ers, Frank for the Knicks, silver of Seth Curry for the Mavericks, and Carey Jr. for the Hornets. Just pulled the silver, pulled his regular. So just, yeah, really fun. Again, lots of TCG stuff, some sports stuff. Yeah. Gallinari for the Thunder, Okogie for the T-Wolves, red of Middleton for the Bucks, Cantor for the Celtics, and last pack here. Honestly, been a pretty solid, I would say a pretty solid break. 2 good silver rookies. The Zion Mosaic's nice. I'd say it's solid. White for the Bulls, Davis for the Raptors, Durant for the Nets on the USA, and Stewart for the Pistons. And then the 600 points. So let's do that random for the 600 points, and that is really all there is to it. So a little bit over 45 minutes, but a couple lookups there. So I'm just going to get the random set up. We'll do 3 times on the team list. Again, whatever team's on top gets it. So here we go. Team random. 3 times. Again, all the teams are in here. Once. Twice. 3rd time. Good luck, everyone. The Suns on top. They're, I think, somewhat quiet this break. So, who had them? Jeffrey, there you go. Points are headed your way. So, again, that is the break. Kind of, again, just solid break again. The Wiseman Silver, the Anthony Silver, nice. The Zion debut. Some really cool stuff out of Chronicles today. We got the Taco Fall Silver Prizm rookie. The Pink Phoenix of Clark, and then the Pink Crusades of Edwards. So, really cool stuff. Thank you all for coming out. Again, breaks for next week will get posted Monday. Basketball Mixer will be back to 3 Prizm Retail and 3 Prizm Blasters. Hockey is like Allure and Series 2 cases. And then football is the same mix. So football kind of just going to stick with that mix for a little bit. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for coming out. Again, new breaks posted Monday. And yeah, see ya Wednesday. Take care.